Good Saturday morning, everybody. Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and it is once again time for what every cruiser wants. And this week, we are going to focus on absurd comments, things that people write in about that honestly, they've either got the wrong information, they've asked for something crazy, they're saying something crazy. They just woke up one day and said, today I'm going to write in a crazy cruise comment for everybody out there to enjoy. Well, guess what? We're going to post them, we're going to talk about them, and we're definitely going to enjoy them. So let's get into this week's comments. Now, first up, I've got two comments on the same subject, but they're polar opposite comments, and they're all about multiplugs, power strips on board cruise ships. Now, Royal Caribbean has recently added multiplugs as a banned item on board their cruise ships. Royal Caribbean has. Yet, oddly enough, Carnival Cruise Lines is getting comments about this ban. So let's look at the first comment and let's see, what absurd thing could this person possibly comment to Carnival Cruise Lines about a Royal Caribbean ban? Very infrequently do I get as angry as I am today. Carnival Cruise Line have banned us from bringing on power strips and chargers. There has been no warning. I would not have known this if I had not been a member of the Carnival VIP Facebook group. Carnival has given us no advance warning. I am driving tomorrow to New Orleans to get on the Liberty. I am platinum and am angry enough to cancel this cruise and take the hit. Why doesn't Carnival do like blank are doing and provide a standardized power strip in each stateroom that is acceptable to the cruise line with 4 charge units and USB outlets? My wife and son and me have 4 devices that need charging each night. This is insane. So they read on Facebook that Carnival Cruise Lines was prohibiting them bringing on power strips and chargers. Carnival gave them no warning, and they are so angry. But you know why Carnival didn't give you any warning? Because you got the wrong cruise line. You didn't get a warning because Carnival did not ban this item. It was Royal Caribbean. Damn, if you're going to write in a comment, at least get the cruise line correct. Now, they did have to get in my favorite line of all comments. I am platinum. Good God, how did you become a platinum cruiser and not realize, hey, I read this, I should probably check with the cruise lines before I write in something like this? Now, that's one side of the coin. Let's take a look at the other side of the coin, because we've had one person angry that Carnival prohibited an item that they didn't do. Then we have the other argument over on this side where this person wants to know, well, why is Carnival not doing the same? Can you explain, please, why blank has blocked passengers from bringing any kind of power strips whatsoever if it contains an electrical outlet that can be plugged into, and Carnival has not? I am puzzled why anyone would need to bring a power strip on their cruise. There is no point to them cruising if they are going to have their heads in that many electrical devices. There are enough places to plug into in the rooms. Why is one cruise line banning this and one is not? Inquiring minds want to know. So one person angry over a ban, next person wondering, well, why are you not banning it also? There's enough plugs in the room. You don't need electronic devices. You don't need to charge. And inquiring minds want to know. Well, here's my question. Which minds are out there saying to themselves right now, I have an upcoming cruise, and I am wondering why the cruise line won't ban me from charging extra items in my room? Why won't that cruise line ban me from bringing a multi-plug on board? God, I'm so confused as to why this won't be banned. Who is actually out there saying that? I've seen plenty of comments that there's not enough plugs. I've seen plenty of comments about the location of where plugs are. But I can't remember ever seeing a comment ever that said there were too many plugs. Now we're going to talk about chewing gum. Yep, there's some people that like it, some people that don't like it. But a package of chewing gum is really small. fits in your pocket, definitely fits in your carry-on. It's not like it's a burden to bring some chewing gum with you on board a cruise ship, especially if you know that you need it. There's a lot of places that don't sell gum anymore. Not only cruise ships, but theme parks, places like that. They don't sell it because why? People take it out of their mouth and they stick it to things. It's gross. It's disgusting. And they're tired of cleaning it up. Therefore, they don't sell it. But that's not good enough for this person. They want an answer. Why can't they get some gum? Can you explain why Carnival shops have no chewing gum to purchase? We use gum while flying to avoid problems with our ears. Plus, we both have had bariatric surgery, and our medical team told us we should have 3 pieces a day. We did not have a lot of time to get from the plane to the Jubilee. We were shocked and angry that the ship does not sell gum on the ships. I was told teenagers cause too many problems and they no longer sell it. Why are we being punished for what these blank brats are doing? So many Americans chew gum for many different reasons. Now, we already know why the cruise ships don't sell gum. They don't want it stuck all over the place. It's just an added headache, an added mess that crew members and passengers don't want to deal with, right? Who wants to sit down at a table and find gum stuck to the bottom of it? But the absurdity of this comment comes from the fact that there is no personal responsibility in it whatsoever. Even though they say up front they have to use gum when flying because it helps avoid problems with their ears. So they are flying to the cruise port. They know they need gum for the plane, which means they would have purchased some gum or knew they had to purchase gum before they even got on the plane. They were told by their medical team that they need to chew 3 pieces of gum per day. So why would you not go to the cruise ship having enough gum in your bag to meet that requirement? I have a 5-day cruise. I have to chew 3 pieces of gum a day. I will take 15 pieces of gum with me. Look how simple and easy that is for an adult to do. But there's no personal responsibility involved there. No. They are angry. They are upset because the cruise line is not selling what they didn't bring themselves. All right, now we're going to talk about food on board cruise ships. And I don't know why people constantly want to bring something from their hometown, something from land, something from shore, and bring it on board cruise ships. There's enough food on cruise ships. There's a variety, specialty restaurants. You got the buffet, you got delis, you got pizza, all different kinds of things you can eat on board a cruise ship. Can you honestly not do without something fast foody for, just a couple of days? Well, apparently not everybody can. Sometimes you got to ask for something a little absurd. And well, that's what I think this person asked for. Hey there, Carnival Deli menu is good, but it's missing simple sandwiches like the McRib. Y'all are letting us down in Texas. Come on, John. Can you do this? We need this kind of sandwich. Now, if you're talking about a barbecue sandwich or, some simple barbecue, well, they do realize there's a barbecue place on Carnival cruise ships, right? So there are options for barbecue on the ship, but no. They want to bring on the McRib. And apparently Texans are being let down because there's no McRib on a cruise ship. Look, I'm from Texas, and McRib is sure as hell ain't barbecue. I'm not even sure it's real meat. I'm not even sure it's real sandwich. I definitely wouldn't want it on the cruise ship, and I am from Texas. I am a Texan, and I don't want a McRib on board. You are not letting me down by not bringing on a McDonald's sandwich on board a cruise ship. So yes, it is absurd that you think a cruise line needs a McRib. And finally, I got one last comment for you. Now, the comment itself is not absurd, but the comment is about the behavior of another passenger, and that behavior is definitely absurd. It's rude, it's entitled, and definitely absurd. And if somebody asked me this on a cruise ship, I would just be like, say what? Followed by a little bit, you gotta be kidding me, right? Now, y'all take a look at this comment because I don't want to spoil this one. I am not joshing. Someone asked to share my table that is right beside the coffee shop on the Carnival Jubilee. I said yes to this man. And then 5 minutes later, he asked me to leave the table because they were going to have a meeting. I refused. Was I wrong to do that? All I can say is, wow, the entitlement of some people. You asked to sit down at somebody else's table. Then after you sit there, you tell them, hey, I want to have a meeting at this table. We're going to have a gathering at this table. Can you please leave? I know it's your table and you were here and you're already enjoying yourself, but I want it. You go now. What is wrong with some people out there? That is just absurd. Get the theme? Absurd this week. Now, she refused to leave, as she should have, and asked the question, was I wrong in doing this? No, you were not wrong in doing that whatsoever. It was your table. You were there. You were enjoying yourself. You were nice and let somebody else sit there. Then they expect you to leave? Heck no, I would have told them to pound the pavement and get out of there. And you were absolutely right for refusing and not going anywhere. Because there are just some people out there that need to get over themselves. And this is a really good example of that. All right, and that is going to be our video this week for what every cruiser wants. What do you guys think about these comments? Are they absurd? Do you think these people are right? Should they pay attention to what cruise line they're talking about before even writing a comment? Do you think there's too many electrical outlets in a cabin? Are you angry and mad that there is no chewing gum for purchase on board a cruise ship? Are you hoping that next time you board, you will find a McRib ready to go for you to eat? And what kind of person would demand somebody else leave a table that was theirs? Let me know in the comments below. Curious to know what everybody else thinks about these wonderful folks that we are out there cruising with. Now, if you've enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit subscribe. It is free to do so. Helps our channel grow. Let you know anytime we put out a new video. Hope everyone out there is having a really great day, and like always, we will see you out on the high seas.